Yeah, Brazil had no answer whatsoever for Caitlin Clark. None. Zilch, zero. It was it. They had none. They had nothing. They could not do anything today when it came to Caitlin Clark. Because if you guys did not see this game, they tried. They tried. They were double teaming Caitlin. They were blitzing Caitlin. They were doing exactly what you're supposed to do guarding Caitlin Clark in a big game, but it was in an exhibition game. Like, the Brazilian team, they tried to rough up Caitlin. Not rough up Caitlin. They tried to be physical with Caitlin. They tried to bully her. They tried to bully her on the inside early in that game. She wasn't moving. Like, I want to see if I can get the footage of her block. I want to see if I can get that, because she was literally just not moving at all. Like, they couldn't move her. So this is what was happening. Like, their decision was they were trying to play bully ball with her on the inside, block. A couple of times she literally went and essentially fronted, and they couldn't do anything. They could not do anything. But, like, she literally was blocking shots, and they couldn't stop her. They couldn't stop the Fever when she played offense. When she was on the floor, they couldn't stop the Fever's offense. They couldn't stop her running. They were trying to blitz her. When she didn't have the ball in their hand, they went full denial. They went full denial when the ball wasn't in her hand. They literally could not stop anything to do with the Fever when Caitlin Clark was on the floor. When Caitlin Clark was on the bench, they genuinely looked mediocre. And I understand, yes, they were plus 20 when she was on the bench, but they were plus 42 with her on the floor. And everything clicked. Every single thing clicked. When Caitlin Clark was on the floor, Kelsey Mitchell looked better. When Caitlin Clark was on the floor, Michaela Timpson looked good. When Caitlin Clark was on the floor, Aaliyah looked better, because they were running the kind of two-man game into the short roll. Aaliyah Boston was getting a lot of her assists off Caitlin Clark hockey assists. They could not stop her. She shot like, what was it, like over 80% true shooting? When they played up on Caitlin, she went to the rim. And this is Caitlin on one leg. And I understand, again, it's the Brazil national team. Like, it's not like they could stop Angel Reese either. They couldn't stop Angel Reese last week, or a few days ago. So it's the Brazil national team. They're not the greatest national team in the world, and they're missing two of their best players. But, like, they had no answer. No answer at all. They were trying twice when Caitlin Clark was kind of playing on the perimeter. She turned her back, and they were trying to take the ball off her, and they just shoved her on the ground. And it just wasn't even, like, trying to be physical. Like, literally, the coach out there praising her during the game. You're an amazing basketball player. You've changed the history. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Most people you've played in front of. Thanks for coming here. Most people you've played in front of. Question, like.
How are you?
That's mad.
Good, how are you?
You're an amazing player. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're changing the history in basketball.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming here and playing us. Most people you've played in front of.
Yeah.
But yeah, straight away, again, nothing but praise. And you would hope coach like this, like, he's just probably in awe of this as well. He is probably just in awe of what's this entire situation. And he's like, we are playing in front of 15,000 people. And playing on ESPN. And it's like, it's not like 6,000 might have been the most fans he played in front of when it came to the Sky game a few days ago. But it's just a different level. It is just a different level. And in fairness, the Brazil team sucked. They had no answer for any sort of aggression. No answer at all for any sort of aggression. But the national team were lining up to get autographs. The team were lining up to get autographs. She signed their jerseys. They were getting her to sign their jerseys. She was signing the players' jerseys. This is like Dream Team. This is literally like Dream Team stuff. We haven't seen this since the damn Dream Team. She is literally signing the jerseys of teams she played against. She is signing their jerseys. They're that much in awe of her. And still, they were there. They were there. They were knocking her on her ass a couple of times. They were being physical. They were denying her. They didn't try to stop during the game. They just did not have it. They're so excited. They're taking pictures with her after the game. They're taking pictures. They're taking pictures with her. Like, it is mental. It's absolutely mental seeing this. And to be fair, if you had that, you'll forever be immortalized. You will forever be immortalized if if that ends up being what you're even if you get dunked on, if you are in that highlight, oh, I played in that game. Like, that's one of the craziest things. Genuinely would be one of the craziest things for all their career. And like, they lost the game by 60 points, and it's probably going to be up there with the high points of their career for the rest of it, which is crazy. And it just shows again, obviously the Caitlin Clark effect is only because of a certain demographic of people. But you are currently listening to an Irishman. You're currently listening to an Irishman talk about a team of Brazilians being in awe of Uganda's favorite player, Caitlin Clark. But the Eaton Thomas and the likes will say that it's manufactured, and it's the only reason Caitlin Clark is hyped is because one demographic wants to put down another demographic. But yeah, it's a mad old situation. It is genuinely a mad situation, and I have to say, it was a good event. It was a good event. It was a good game. It was a perfect showcase for an exhibition game. The Fever played well. They put on a show. Brazil, they tried. They just aren't very good. But you could not ask for a more perfect exhibition, if we're being honest. But yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. I cannot believe it. Just everything in this game. I'm going to watch back on the game. I don't think I'm going to subject myself to the horrendous Connecticut Sun team that's playing today. I don't think I'm subjecting myself to that. But I'm going to watch back the game, and I'm going to break down how exactly Brazil tried to guard Caitlin Clark when she was on the floor, and how it didn't work, and kind of go possession by possession. Because obviously, look, it's not something that I can't break down too much of it on the screen. But yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. That is something that is crazy. Like, the Brazil team they had no answer at all for her on the court. And not only that, like, as soon as they get off the court after having no answer for her, she's literally there signing their jerseys. But anyway, that's the video. I'll see you guys.